Back with another one. Today I'm going to give you a quick review and a few of my thoughts on Opus. Opus is directed by Mark Anthony Green and stars Ayo Edebiri and John Malkovich. Opus tells the story of a young writer who travels to the remote compound of a legendary pop star who mysteriously disappeared 30 years ago. My initial thoughts from the trailer were A24's style is usually intriguing. You know, they typically put out thought-provoking movies, and this one didn't look too bad. I'm like, okay, let's see where it goes. And honestly, this movie was better than I expected it to be. I think Opus did a good job of keeping the pacing on point. There were really no dry spots in this film. From the very beginning, they did a good job of introducing the characters, introducing this particular person who was idolized by the mass community, introducing the goals and the purpose of each person. Everything is clear and it's right up front. It's not hard to follow, so I like that. When Ayo and her team get to this secluded location to meet John Malkovich's character, you get this weird vibe right off the bat. Deep down, you know something isn't right. You just don't know exactly what it is yet. And another red flag is the first thing they have to do when they get there is give up their phone. So that's extremely suspicious to me. I don't know. And then on top of that, we way out in the middle of nowhere, no phones, no nobody out here. You can't get back to the city. You gotta take a plane, drive 40 miles to get over here. Like, I don't know. So throughout the film, Opus creates and maintains this ominous, mysterious, eerie vibe, and they build on that, so that's a good thing. And the very end will almost leave you paranoid. Opus did a really good job of sticking the landing with a message. They ended with a bang. I was left with the feeling of they are everywhere, just patiently waiting, Opus explores a number of themes: idolism, cults, secret societies, blindly following leaders, religion, the heavy influence of pop culture and music type shit, sheep. They cover a lot of bases in this movie. And John Malkovich's character was interesting because there were so many realistic and effective depictions of how he was able to do what he did. Millions of people saw him as charismatic. He was extremely rich, extremely famous, and they loved him so much. They were so influenced that a cult was built around that. It's kind of scary how powerful and how much control you can have over people. Ayo's character has a level of discernment and common sense that helps me stay engaged and invested into the film. She raises questions. She doesn't just go with the flow, laugh it off type shit. Like, if something seems strange, she's gonna speak on that, And I like that because I mentally check out when the main character continuously makes stupid choices. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are better ways to progress a plot, better ways to tell a story than the main character just continuously doing stupid stuff. Her character thinks and moves the way she is supposed to in a situation like that, Stop playing, stop trying to be nice, stop trying to laugh shit off, get serious and survive. You know what I'm saying? Now her team, they're clueless, they're naive, they don't stand a chance. So I think Ayo proved that she's more than capable of being the lead in a film, and I'm looking forward to seeing her again. The ending of this movie made me think about what the word opus actually means. And it means any artistic work, especially one on a large scale. And the ending of this movie definitely correlates with that definition. I won't spoil it, but there are many messages in this movie. I'm interested to know which one stood out to you. Leave it in the comments. Opus is one of those movies where you have to pay attention. There are a lot of things that happen throughout the movie where it may be like a question mark in your brain at first, then towards the end it'll make sense, So just make sure you're paying attention. And for my factual opinion, honestly, I was impressed by this film. It was better than what I expected it to be. Way more positives than negatives. Opus had style, it was intriguing, it had that level of weirdness in it, had fear factor, and it stuck the landing with a thought-provoking message. I'm not mad at this movie. If I had to rate and categorize Opus, I would probably give it a solid 7 out of 10 and put it in a rewatchers club. I'm going to watch this movie again. That's just me. This movie wasn't bad, y'all. Go check it out. Yup, and those are my thoughts on Opus. If you've seen it, let me know what you thought in the comments. What did you think about the ending of this movie? What did you think about the messages in this movie? Leave it in the comments. Let's talk about it. And as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting me. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you on the next one.